Danny Kruger.
Thank you very much indeed, Madam Deputy Speaker. Very pleased to be able to speak on this important bill, and my congratulations and appreciation to the Honourable Lady for bringing it, and my delight in seeing the Minister on the front bench where he properly belongs, and able to help see this bill through and to honour our manifesto commitment, which said that we wanted to make flexible working the default option for employment, and I'm very much in support of that principle, for the reasons which have been so well set out by colleagues across the House today. And my thoughts particularly are with those people who have caring responsibilities, who need the additional flexibility that this bill will bring them in order to stay in the workforce, continue to contribute to our economy, but also put their families first, as we all do, and particularly people with disabled members of their family, children at home, and older people. I also think that this bill will be helpful for those who have other responsibilities or interests that they want to discharge alongside their employment. One of the great needs of our society at the moment is people to contribute in their communities at home, as so many people would like to, and indeed as so many people were able to, if in a slightly strange way during the pandemic, when so many people stepped up to play a role in their neighbourhoods. And for all the intense stresses and distresses of that era, we did see something of the society that we want to have in future, where people are living and working closer to home, playing an active role in their community and being good neighbours to each other. And the new economy that is emerging is one in which we care less about balancing work and life, as if these two things have completely different spheres and operate in different universes, in which work and life are more blurred, and we can have a more local, more sustainable life in which our economic and our community activities are more interlaced. And I think that's a very good thing. And I revere our right honourable friend, the member from North East Somerset, former business secretary, but I don't share his fetish for office working at all costs. I think there is a great role to be played, a role for working from home, and it's really about negotiation between employers and employees about how to get that balance right. And on that point, and I'll finish with this, the only thing in the bill that slightly concerns me, I'd be interested in the Minister's view on why we're supporting it, is that we're withdrawing the obligation on the employee to explain to the employer what the effect of flexible working would be for the company. And I wonder about that, because essentially if a successful employer-employee relationship is one of common interest. I think it is appropriate to ask the question of an employee who is seeking a home working arrangement or flexible working arrangement, what effect that might have on the company, on the organisation and on their colleagues. And I think it was a good principle that question was asked. And although I do support the bill, and I recognise that it might be appropriate to withdraw that obligation, I just think, and my honourable friend, the member for Bury North, made the point very well, we do need to consider what the burdens of businesses are that when we extend workers' rights, and always seek not to create an adversarial relationship between employers and employees who ultimately do share common interests. That aside, I'm very happy to support the bill, and I look forward to hearing from the Minister at the dispatch box.